Y'all already know what time it is. It's story time. Go ahead and sit back, relax, grab your little snacks and tune in for this tea. Y'all like the video, leave anything in the comments and make sure you are subscribed and follow my socials. They will be linked down in the description. And I uploaded a new video on my membership, so go check that out if you're interested. It's linked in the description. For y'all who don't like small business, not small business promo, then I'm gonna leave a timestamp in the comments and you can click on that and go straight to the video. For those who stay for the promo, thank you so much, I appreciate it. Let's get into it. Today's promo is with Jeulia, a premium artisan jewelry company. So when you receive your package, this is how it looks. You open it up and it has instructions on how to care for your jewelry, a little bag so you can re-gift it, and just information about it, you know, just explaining it. But today they got something extra in here. Hold on, let's see what this is. All right, it says a surprise for her. So it's a little card for Mother's Day, because y'all know Mother's Day is coming up, right? And this will be a perfect gift. Very cute. You can write your own little note. It didn't come with nothing which y'all like, so you can customize it to your own, you know, personality, because everybody don't want the same message. So you can write whatever you want for your mama or your girlfriend. Back to what I was saying, Mother's Day is coming up. What better way to say I love you to a mother in your life than to buy them some customized jewelry? Or, you know, they have other jewelry that's not customizable, which comes quicker, because when you do want to customize, keep in mind that it does take a little bit longer because they have to actually make that. So if you want to buy Mother's Day, I suggest you order now. When you receive your package, depending on what you order, it will come like this in a cute little box. Sometimes they're bigger, they're smaller, sometimes it's silver, sometimes it's gold, but it will always be a black box that says Jeulia. The first thing I got is a little necklace for my baby, and it has her name on it. Can y'all see that? It says Nyla. So yeah, and I got her the kid size. So if you want a choker or anything, order 14 inches or order the child size, because this will be a choker on me. It would fit something like this, maybe a little bit longer, but on her, it's the perfect size and it's not too long, because regular necklaces be way too long on her. But this is so cute. I really like this. And then I also got a little bracelet. Everything I got was customized to me, for me, by me, well, by Jeulia. And I got this beautiful, beautiful tennis bracelet, and it says OhThatsTi on it. Can y'all see that? Hold on. It says OhThatsTi, and it's a pretty, very pretty tennis bracelet. Am I ashy? I feel like I'm always ashy when I do this, but just ignore it. This ain't about the ash, it's about the bracelet. But this is how it looks, basically. So beautiful. I wish they had a necklace like this. This would be so cute as a necklace, like a customizable tennis necklace. Oh, baby. Take my money. Take it, honey. This is so pretty. Big thank you to Jeulia. Like I said, they having a 15% off Mother's Day sale. So if y'all seen anything that you like, or you want to go visit the site and see if you want to customize your own piece for a gift for a family member or a loved one, then definitely check out the description. I have the link in the description for y'all, okay? And make sure y'all use that 15% off code, because who don't like to save a little pocket change, especially in this economy? But this is a great gift for Mother's Day. Big shout out to Jeulia once again. I really appreciate it. I loved everything as usual. And that's pretty much it for Lord, I'm so sorry. That's pretty much it for the promo. Let's get right into the video. So y'all remember the story time about my friend at the time, Chelsea, scamming me. Her and her man emptied out my bank account. Girl, they ain't even leave me 2 pennies to rub together. He took everything, okay? I was broke. So yeah, this was like kind of around that time. And then even though we did start talking back after she scammed me, it took a minute for us to start talking back, because it was just so embarrassing. I had told my man about it at the time. He told his brother. Actually, they all was there to witness it all, because how I realized they emptied my bank account is I had to call my bank account because my card kept getting declined when I was trying to buy some food. So when everything was just coming together and the wheels started turning, everybody was there to witness it, and it was just very embarrassing. And I don't know if I mentioned this in the other story time, but it took a long time for us to start talking again, because I just didn't want to go out like that. I didn't want to go out like, oh, this is a dumb bitch and she just like forgave this girl who stole all her money. I didn't want to like leave the friendship, and I low-key wanted to believe her lies, because she was telling me that, oh, her man did it and he thought this and he thought that. She was just coming up with 1,000 excuses, and I wanted to believe it because I wasn't ready to let her go as a friend. We had been friends since we was 12. That was my best friend at the time. So I was like, okay, you know, it's not what I thought. It's a miscommunication, I was not really letting her go. I was just very delusional. And I knew my man at the time, Dre, he was looking at me like I was the dumbest bitch in the world, because when he would bring up the situation and he'd be talking mess and he realized I wasn't talking mess too, he knew I still want to be that girlfriend. He knew. I just had to wait a little bit. I had to wait for everything to cool down, and that's what I did. And some time had went by, and around this time, this is the time when I'm willingly homeless, because I didn't want to live at home and abide by nobody rules as a 20-year-old. Being home, having to be home at 9 o'clock was no. Even at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, no. I wanted to come in when I wanted to come in. So if I couldn't, then girl, I just started never going back home. Just never going back. So yeah, I'm living on my car. I'm sleeping on everybody's couch. I'm couch surfing. I'm staying with my man. I'm staying with my friend who ended up wrecking my car. I'm staying with like just anybody I could. Anybody who gave me a pillow or a pot to piss in, that's where I'm about to be sleeping. Okay. Then around this time, what I would do was when I had to like sleep in my car and stuff, I would get up and go try to find somewhere to wash up. Whether it was a store, I've never said this before. Whether it was somewhere like, you know, a store, or I would try to go to my brother's house, my man's house, or just a friend, the girl who wrecked my car, she ended up wrecking my car, her house. Or I would wait for somebody to hit me up and say, oh, let's do this, or da-da-da. And I'd be like, oh, okay, girl, can I come over there and take a shower? Just like real bum stuff. So yeah, that's what I was doing this day. I was scrolling on my phone. And mind you, I knew a lot of people and I had a lot of acquaintances. But I don't want to say I had a lot of friends, because I cannot maintain like 7 different close friends. That's too many friends. That's very... I was going to say that's very a lot. That's very much a lot for me. So I always would have like 1 or 2 close friends and then a whole bunch of acquaintances that I would talk to every now and again when they would hit me up, or I would hit them up for a move, you know. I'm scrolling on my phone and my friend at the time, Chelsea, ended up hitting me up. And she asked me what I was doing today. And I was like, oh, nothing, you know, girl, I'm probably gonna see my man, that's it. And then she was like, oh, do he have some tree like I want to pick up? Can you come pick me up so I could come get some from him? And I'm like, I don't know, I think he dry. I don't really think he got none. She was like, oh, can you still come pick me up, because I still need a way to get around to get it. So I'm like, okay, cool. And she was like, I can give you gas. I can give you $5 for gas. I was like, all right, because any little bit of gas help, because girl, this is my house, okay? This is I need that. I need the AC. I need the gas to ride around, get some food, whatever. I pull up on her and I'm thinking she finna have her kid with her. So naturally, I'm like, oh, where's so-and-so? She like, girl, I don't know, somewhere with my mama. Why you gonna watch him? Attitude, bitch. In my head, I'm thinking, you lucky that I'm even your friend right now. You lucky that we cool. I'm either pulling up on you, doing favors for you, or anything after you done did what you did to me. You should be kissing about my feet. That's how I was thinking at the time. Like, are you serious? Also, I feel like I was a little bit more timid with certain people because I know how I am. And I feel like if me and Chelsea would have ever got into it real bad, we probably would have never came back from it. And I really did want her in my life because I thought we was best friends. So I did let a lot of stuff slide with her. So I was like, don't get no attitude with me. She was like, girl, I need to smoke. I just need to smoke. So I give her a cigarette because what? Don't take that out of me just because you need to smoke. You feeding right now. So she was like, hit up your man. Hit your man. He ain't got no tree. You don't know nobody with no tree. I'm like, no, girl. I'm not the local tree bitch. I don't just be knowing a whole bunch of different people with tree. No, if my man don't got it, I don't know where to get it from. So she was like, what about his brother? Because my man at the time, his name Dre, he had a brother. I named him Devontae, and he was the local tree man. Girl, they all was the local tree man. Every single last one of them. Anyway, his brother was local tree man too, and she was like, do he got some stuff? I'm like, I don't know. I don't have his number, and I know I'm not hitting him up. So she was like, ask your man to ask him. So I'm like, no. Where your man? Your man is a local tree man too. She was like, I'm not messing with him. I'm not with him. We just got into it. Da-da-da. That's why I'm leaving. Let me get my shit and I'm leaving. So she go back in. She grabbed I don't know if it was all her stuff, but she grabbed 2 duffel bags worth of stuff and she put it in my trunk. Okay, cool. Where you want me to take you? So I'm like, where you want me to take you? She was like, to get some tree. And I'm like, okay, well after that, you need me to take you somewhere because you got all your stuff in my trunk. She was like, yeah. No. I'm like, she put it in my backseat, not my trunk, because my stuff would be in the trunk. I had my whole life in my trunk. So I know her stuff couldn't even fit up in there. So she put it in my backseat. So she was like, take her back to her mom's house. I'm like, okay, cool. So she was like, just ask Devontae. Just ask Devontae if he got some tree. I'm like, I don't even have Devontae's number. Like, I'm not doing that. I don't even much like him for real. So she was like, well, let's just go over there. Let's just pull up over. No, let's just pull up over there. As she's saying this, it's kind of like clicking in my head like, oh, you and your man on the outs. So now you want to mess with one of his partners. Because mind you, Devontae and Chelsea man Dante know each other. They know each other because Devontae baby mama brother is cool with Dante. So that's how they know each other. They in that same clique. I'm gonna call it a clique, but it's that G word, that bang. They was in that together. So I'm like, what you want to go around messing with partners for? That's just so messy. And then on top of that, every time I brought her around Devontae, she would either do some messy fake shit or just cause drama. Like she would go back and tell him stuff that I would say about me and Dre situation, or just like they whole like family situation, and like just it will cause drama. Why are you being messy telling him personal shit that I'm telling you? So I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not going over there. He said he dry, he ain't got nothing, no. So she was like, man, you doing too much. Like, let's just go over there. Let's just pull up on there. Why you tripping? Like this, that, and the third. So I'm like, girl, I'm not going over there. I'm not going. You can find you another way and go over there. but it's not gonna be through me. I don't even know why she was feeling the smoke like this, because she wasn't even like no tree head at the time. She probably had her moments when we was teenagers where she acted like a tree head, because it was cool to be a tree head. Like everybody was like, oh, I'm a tree head, I'm a tree head. Y'all know the real word. Y'all know when people used to claim to be that. Oh, my bad. I feel like I just spit all over my lips, because Wiz Khalifa was hot at the time and da-da-da when we was kids. So everybody just wanted to be a tree head and wear Converse, okay? Like Wiz Khalifa. So I was like, you're not even that no more. So why you feeling like this? So at this point, we riding around. I go to the gas station. I buy a pack of cigarettes in the meantime. So I'm like, and she bought some Rillos. So I'm like, you don't know nobody else that like got tree? Because I don't know nobody that got tree. She was like, the only person that she know for real is Dante. Dang, I was finna say his real name. I'm gonna leave some stuff out about Dante just because he not here no more, and I don't like to talk about the dead like that, because I'm not even trying to be funny. I be thinking they finna come back and haunt me or something. So I'm gonna leave just like certain stuff out, but basically that's the only person that she knew. So I'm like, well, bitch, I don't know, like, you want a cigarette? We gonna start these cigarettes, okay? You gonna be cool with a cigarette, or you gonna go get a pipe or something? Oh no, because you still need to treat. Not a pipe, not that kind of pipe, y'all. So yeah, we just sitting in the car smoking cigs, and she looking for another dude. Like, she hitting up all her female friends and stuff like that. So she like, she ended up calling. She was like, man, let me just call this. So she ended up calling Dante. Girl, she's blocked. It goes straight to voicemail. So she like, can I call him off of your phone? So I'm like, okay, cool. So she ended up calling. It take like 3 times for him to finally answer. And she was like, you see me calling you? Why you not calling? You calling a bitch? You and a bitch? Da, 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 da. He was like,
man, hey, watch how you handle me. I don't got time for this, bro. I'm out here being money, bro. Fuck you. Da, 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 da.
They going back and forth. And I was like, oh my god. I opened my car door and I got my legs out and I'm just smoking a cigarette, because I didn't want the cigarette smoke up in my car, just in case like my aunt got in my car or something. I didn't want her to know I was smoking cigarettes at the time. So yeah, I'm just trying not to get the cigarette smoke up in my car, and I'm listening to them go back and forth, which was nothing new. That's why I hated being around them. Even from when we was like teenagers, all they did was argue. I remember one time she left me downstairs while they did it, so I'm sitting downstairs listening to them do it upstairs, and they come out like 10 minutes later, they argue, and they full-blown arguing about to put hands on each other. I'm like, oh, y'all like this shit, y'all love this shit. That was, girl. So yeah, that's their whole relationship, just arguing. So she like, you got some trash one time, I'ma buy it, da da da. He was like,
nah, who you buying a tree for? That nigga? You trying to get a tree for a nigga? Hell no, bitch, you got me fucked up.
Da da da. So she was like, it's not for no nigga. What are you talking about? What nigga? It's for Tatiana. Don't put me in your shit, bitch. So he was like,
you lying, you fucking ain't no for no Tatiana, she don't even smoke. Da da da.
Cause I had my moment when I was like younger, but at the time, like, I feel like everybody knew I was not a smoker. Like, I might have did it a few times with my man just because he was like, hey, hit this good shit, da, da, da. So I might have like puffed it once and died from coughing, and I just didn't smoke. Everybody knew that. So he was like, you lying, you lying. She was like, Tatiana, ain't this for you? Ain't I'm buying this for you, da da da. He was like, oh no, where that nigga Dre at? Because mind you, they all know each other. She was like, I don't know, maybe she don't want to get it for him. She not fucking with him, she not even with him. Just making up lies. And I'm like, why are you putting that in the air? Why are you trying to put some I was gonna say voodoo. Why you trying to put that voodoo on my relationship? Why you talking down on my shit? Cause your shit in the gutter. So she was like, ain't this for you? I'm like, yeah, how much is it? Cause what I'm supposed to say, no, why you lying? How? And then they get into it even more. I'm just trying to get my phone back, so hurry up, do this shit and give me my phone. So he was like,
man, you lying, bro, you lying. I ain't got time for this. I ain't even got nothing on me. I ain't got it right now, da da da.
So she was like, babe, yes you do, just please. I said, babe, did you just call him a fat, funky, ugly, this, that, the third? Now he babe. He was like,
nah, I ain't got to say, hey, watch out, how shall you handle me, da da da.
I'm like, what the fuck? She calling you bad, you still acting like she yelling at you. So they was just doing that little back and forth, and then finally he was like, all right, you could hear him talking to somebody in the background, and he was like, you know what, come get it from so and so spot. I'm finna dip anyway. I'm finna dip from over here, so you can come get it here. I'm gonna leave it here and leave the money on the counter. So she was like, all right, send the address so I could come and pull up over there. He was like, it's how about I just give her name, Jaleesa, come get it from Jaleesa spot. And she was like, oh, okay, whatever. So fast forward, we pull up on Jaleesa ass. Oh, y'all, pause. I skipped the whole entire part because after she got off the phone with him and he was like, yes, at Jaleesa spot, she asked me if I had 20 in cash. I know your ass ain't asking me for money when you said you was finna give me $5 for gas. So I'm like, nah, I don't carry cash no more, just my debit card. She was like, oh, you wanna go to an ATM? yeah, what bank you got? That's exactly what I said. She was like, oh, you know what? Never mind. You know what? I ain't even finna pay for this shit. I'm not paying for it. I'm not da-da-da. So I'm like, yeah, because I'm not giving you nothing and you owe me $5 in gas. Did you forget? Are you still gonna give me the $5 in gas? Like, my bitch, I'm befuzzled now because am I just riding you around for the free ski? Because you can't even pay for this tree that you're trying to get. So yeah, I was like, what? When we got there, I'm thinking, oh, we just finna sit in the car, wait for Jaleesa to come down and give her the shit, and she give Jaleesa the money or whatever. And we was gonna leave. No. We pulled up. She like, park over there. Park? Why are we parking? Okay, cool. So she like start getting out the car. I'm like, we about to go up there. She was like, yeah. I'm like, what if he in there? She's like, I don't care. So I'm not even finna pay for it. So I hope he is up in here and da-da-da. So I'm like, okay. Mind you, Jaleesa is like on the highest level. She probably like on the 3rd floor. So we gotta walk up all these flights of stairs. We get up in there, ain't nobody in there but Jaleesa, and she playing like loud music. You can tell it was like her Sunday. She cleaning up and she trying to get her house spotless. So, and she packing bags on top of that. So like at the time I didn't even know she was packing bags, but I seen bags of clothes, like, you know, like Walmart bags full of clothes, like a little duffel bag, a little Sprouts bag full of clothes. So I'm like, oh, okay, maybe she's going on a trip. I don't know, in her little rocket ship. So she was like, hey, they whatever. Hey girl, how you been? Da da da. So she was like, hey. I'm like, hi, my name is Tatiana, you know, whatever. She was like, oh, you're Tatiana, you're so pretty, da da da. And Chelsea was like, not too much. She all right. She all right. And it's crazy because I don't know if I feel like I've mentioned this before. I definitely have. Chelsea will always do that whenever somebody complimented me in front of her. She all right. She okay. Don't hype her head up. Don't big her head up. And I was just like, I'm not even that type of person. I never get conceited, so I don't even know why she would do that. I don't know why. It's always the people closest to you do that, because she ain't the only one who ever did some shit like that. But that's what she was doing. And she was like, bitch, you're rude. You're rude as fuck. That's what Jaleesa was saying to Chelsea. And I'm like, okay, I'm not tripping. I just let a lot of stuff slide that I would never let slide to this day. Jaleesa and Chelsea just talking. I'm coming to find out, like, I'm listening to them. I'm putting the pieces together that Jaleesa is Dante's partner, like, little shit. I don't know, that's a good term, because they wasn't in a relationship. You could tell they wasn't in a relationship. They was just messing around. So yeah, that was Jaleesa was just messing with one of the partners. And when she said the name, it's, y'all, I made a story time about this dude. The one when it was me, Chelsea, Dante, and we had went over to their place, and Dante had a friend over. I forgot what I called him, but he was the one who was trying to touch me like that. And I was just like, oh, he gets around. Then the dude was messing with one of Chelsea's other friends too, the one that was from New Orleans. It's just like, oh, y'all just get around. Like, girl, you bring all your friends just to mess with this dude. I don't know. It was just too much. Like, y'all recycling this one little clique. So I'm like, oh, hell no. I want to get out of here. Please help. Let me go. Basically, they had got into it. That's his shit right there in them bags. So she packing his bags, cleaning up her house. So I'm like, oh, okay. She was like, damn, that's crazy. You know, I don't fuck with Dante no more either. Da, da, da. She was like, oh, I thought you pulled up for Dante. She was like, no, he left me some tree over here. Where the tree at? Jaleesa was like, they just left, but they coming right back. But nothing is left over here. You can go check yourself. So Chelsea go up in the kitchen and check. It was no tree there. So I'm like, what is he doing? Why is he playing games? We pulled up all the way over here, mind you. I'm finna hit E soon. I'm not riding around nowhere else to go get no tree. This is it. This is the one and done. The next place I'm riding to is my man house. That's it. So she get the call of Dante. She's still blocked. She like, Tatiana, can I call him off your phone? So I give her my phone to call. Y'all, this boy is not answering the phone. He is not answering. So she like just cussing and going crazy over this tree. And I don't even know why she was feeling like this. Like I said, I have no idea. Maybe she was going through something. But she like, Jaleesa, can I see your phone right quick? So she get Jaleesa phone, get the call in. He pick up. Damn near the first ring. He pick up. Chelsea's like, you said you was leaving a tree over here. Where the fuck is the tree? Da da da. He was like, man, I'm finna be right back. I'm finna be right back with it. Just chill. You tripping. Watch how you handle me. This, that, and the third. So she was like, well, why did you have me pull up over here and the tree wasn't here? Like, I don't want to see you just like you don't want to see me. Just leave the shit on the counter. He was like, all right, you could leave. I'm gonna pull back up. You can leave and then you can pull it back up. Since you want to be difficult. Since you want to do the most. Da da da. So they going at it. And I'm just like, oh, Lord, here we go. So I'm texting on my phone. I'm just trying to see. Y'all, I'm trying to secure my shit later. Okay, I'm asking my man, like, what you doing tonight? You in or out? You in? You staying in? You going out? You gonna be at home? Can I come over? Okay, cool. Shit, I gotta see a man about a horse real soon. So let's do this. Let's do this like Brutus. I'm trying to go. Oh, and I wish I had never even took her call that day, because this shit just was so unnecessary. It was always some shit She got it on speakerphone. All you hear is Dante saying, I don't got time to be on the phone. You doing too much. You doing too much. And she was like, I don't give a fuck. You said there was going to be tree here. There's nothing here for me. There's nothing here for me. Where is it? Why are you playing games? Why are you playing games? So he was like,
we finna be back with it. We finna be back with it. You keep blowing up my phone. I'm not coming back with shit.
Somehow, I don't even know how she brought this up, but because I don't think they even said nothing about money. But she was like, nigga, you owe me money. You owe me money. Because I don't know if he was like, and you better have my money. I ain't hear him say that. But she just started yelling, you owe me fucking money. You owe me fucking money. He was like, I don't care. You trying to get this tree or not? You trying to get it or not? So they just going back and forth. And he finally hang up in her face. And she was like, I'm not paying for that shit. I'm not paying for that shit. Like, just going in. So y'all, we get to everything ended up calming down and we just sitting around chilling, right? So we end up going on Jaleesa's balcony balcony, and we all smoking cigarettes and we all just talking. So y'all, so much time go by that I forget why we are at Jaleesa's house. I ended up forgetting why we pulled up. You would have thought like, I don't know, you would have thought me and Jaleesa and Chelsea was just all cool and we hanging out. No, we was waiting for that long. All of a sudden, we on the balcony, somebody start beating on the front door. So Jaleesa gonna answer the door. It's the dude. I forgot what I call him. Not even Dante partner, the one that messed with everybody. So he, like, you could tell he was in a rush. He come in, drop a sack on the table, and he trying to leave. Jaleesa was like, get your shit too, get your shit. He was like, man, watch out. I'll be back for it later. She was like, no, take your shit now, or when you come back, it's gonna be all over the grass. It's gonna be all in the street and da-da-da. Jaleesa and the dude just going back and forth. I'm trying not to be seen, because mind you, I know this nigga. It's been so, y'all, I swear to God, it's been on more than one occasion that dude has been around and I was around and he was there for somebody else or he was messing with somebody else. And I'm just like, he for everybody. I know he got something. Like, yeah, they just going back and forth. And Chelsea was like, where's Dante? Where's Dante? You could tell old dude was acting shifty. You could tell he was acting sketchy. So he trying to leave out. They hurry up and follow behind him. So I'm like, damn, now I'm in this girl house by myself. I might as well like just do what they doing. Like at this point, I feel like I'm following them. Like I'm just following their moves. So I go outside too. Mind you, dude is trying to run down the stairs. He trying to do that hood jog. You know when you jogging down the stairs. Y'all know how this jog down the stairs real quick, but he couldn't move as fast because he trying to hold his pants up too. Mind you, Jaleesa got them long ass legs and she missing like every 2 steps. So she get down there before him. I'm in the back. By the time I got down all them damn flight of stairs, it's World War III. I just heard yelling and screaming. I hear Chelsea screaming. I hear Jaleesa screaming. I hear the dude screaming. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, why is there so much chaos? Jaleesa was like, oh, you ain't never pulled up with bitches. You ain't never pulled up to my shit with bitches in the car. I hope you know you done looked up on a bum, bitch. So she going in because why would you pull up with females to another girl house? And it's crazy because I ended up feeling bad for them girls because one of them got their ass whooped. I ended up feeling bad for them because I've been a girl in the backseat. I've been a bitch in the backseat that just met random dudes and they dry lied to us about where we was going. Now we in some random bullshit that we ain't have nothing to do with. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, maybe it's not their fault. But in the moment, it's like, oh, she feel like this dude playing in her face. So instead of, I don't know why you want to take it out on him, you want to take it out on the girls in the backseat. So Jaleesa trying to get to one of the girls in the backseat. How she knew who was for who, I don't know. I guess she just wanted any one of them. So she trying to get to the car to open the door. Should I give him a name? Calvin. I'm just calling him Calvin. That's not what I called him in the other story time. I probably gave him some jankier name than that because his real name is crazy. So she trying to get to the car though. Calvin is blocking her. Meanwhile, Chelsea over here just going in like, you lying bitch, you fat funky, this, that, and the third. You got bitches in the car, you funky ass nigga. I hope you know he got dookie stains in his drawers, you fat funky bitch. She just called him every fat funky bitch, fat funky gorilla, fat funky black ass, this, that, and the third. And they just going in. The whole time she airing out his business. Mind you, this ain't the first time Chelsea done said something about him being funky, dirty, not washing his ass, and having dookie stains. Whole time I'm like, ain't this your man? Is this not your man? This is your man. I don't care what you talking about right now. Y'all gonna be back together, and they was back together shortly after this. That's your man that you keep airing out. So now I'm looking at you crazy. Imagine me calling my man at the time Dre fat. Well, he wasn't fat. Skinny, funky, nasty. You don't wash your ass. You never wash your stuff. You never wash your junk. And then going back to him and still hunching on him. That's crazy. That's insane. It'd be real crazy watching other couples fight, because it's like, damn, this what I be looking like. Like, I be on the outside looking in, I'm like, damn, I be looking this crazy. I be doing all this. Yeah, I be doing worse. I did worse than that. It'd be so draining. At first, it was like, oh, bitch, a thrill. Like, you know, bitch, ho, I'm messy. You know, I love a good thrill. Ho, I was just bored up in here with y'all. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. We was having like a cool vibe. Like, you know, we was having like a cool time while we was waiting for them. But it was just so long. Like, this is not where I wanted to be. I wanted to be up under my man. Hello. So when the mess popped off, I'm like, oh, we got action. Like, fucking day. I was excited. Now I'm like, oh, this is draining, and somebody gonna call the police, and it's just gonna go all bad, right? So at this point, I'm back up the stairs. Like, I still can hear them arguing, but I'm on the second flight of stairs. I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna sit in old girl car house, or I'm gonna go up in her house. You know what? I think I was gonna go up in her house and grab my keys and sit in my car, because I don't want to sit in nobody's house. You ain't never finna accuse me of doing no shit that I ain't do. Like, oh, this is missing, that's missing. No. So I'm about to go up in there and get my keys so I can sit up in my car. My phone get to ringing. It's Chelsea. She like, grab that shit off the table. Grab that shit. Wherever he put it, grab it. So I'm like, what you talking about? Because I'm not even at the door yet. You know, I'm not even up in the house yet. So she was like, you up in the house? Are you up in the house? Where did you go? So I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go get my keys. She was like, grab that shit off the table. Grab the tree off the table. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I'll go up in there, grab the tree off the table, stuff it in my bra. And I'll go, I'm looking for my keys, and I'm about to just go sit up in my car. Because I could take my cigarettes to my car and smoke it and just watch the show. Because this ain't got nothing to do with me, ho. So I go up in there, and after I did it, I'm walking out, make sure I ain't forgetting that. You know, I'm looking around, and I'm finna go. The door, like, busts open. It's, what I call him, Calvin? Did I call him Calvin? Calvin? Carlos. The partner. The partner that's for everybody. Girl, I forgot what he's so irrelevant. He busts up in there and he go right to the back. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was getting the rest of his stuff, because they doing some shit downstairs that you can't come back from. Like, it's too late. So I'm like, oh, he getting the rest of his stuff. He about to put it in his bags and take his bags and leave, because it's over. It's done with. She was already packing his bags before. I'm probably sure this is the cherry on top of the ghetto pie. So he getting all his stuff. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm like, oh, okay, they ain't got nothing to do with me. The whole time I was like, damn, should I get a water out the fridge, or, you know, whatever. So I walk back to the kitchen. He come back out the room quick as hell. He ain't got nothing. I can't see nothing in his hands. He like, where the shit at? Where my shit at? So I'm like, what are you talking? I don't know. I don't live here. Why you asking me where your stuff at? I don't even want to talk to you. You know our history. He was like, where my shit at? Where my sack at? Where my tree at? So I'm like, what are you talking about? He was like, that big stack of tree that I put on the table. The whole time it was like this much. I mean, I guess that it was a cute amount. It was more than 20. He was finna, Dante was finna give Chelsea a whole bunch of shit for $20. That's how I knew he just wanted her to pull up. He just wanted to see her. Like, I don't know what he was doing all that for. You could have just said, pull up, I miss you, I want to see you. Now you doing all this, and it's just, it was petted back and forth. I don't know why Dante told her to pull up and the tree wasn't gonna be there, because on the phone he was acting like he did not want to see her so bad. So why wouldn't you just leave the tree here, or why wouldn't you tell her to pull up later when you had dropped the tree off to where you told her to pull up at? I feel like they really did want to see each other, but they was just playing hard, because it just really didn't make sense. And then, yeah, he was just doing stuff to like get on her nerves, and you could tell like he was antagonizing her, and he was like trying to get that reaction. And when he finally got it, he was acting like she was doing too much, like niggas do. The partner is like, yeah, where my stuff at? I'm like, I don't know where it's at. So he was like, nah, it was on the table. I know where I put it. I know where I put it at. Why is you so aggressive? So now I'm just saying shit, because it's only us up in here, and you being real aggressive. Whole time in my head, I'm hoping like, oh girl, your nigga is up here. You know I'm up here. So can you come up here? Like, come check your man, come get your man. You know what I'm saying? Go where your man go. I was like, yeah, I don't know. She probably took it when she went out the door. I don't know. When they went downstairs, he was like, nah, I know where I left my shit. But everybody left out after you, so you don't know who took it. So I'm like, I didn't see it on the table. It's not on the table. He was like, man, give me my shit so I could just leave. I'm just trying to get up out of here. I'm just trying to go. I got shit to do. I got a move to make today, da-da-da. So I'm like, okay, I don't understand why you telling me all this. I was just very confused in my head. He get to walking up on me. Mind you, I'm in the kitchen. He get to walking up on me, so I'm backing up. I'm trying to walk around him. So I'm like, we walking up like in the same direction, but I'm trying to go this way towards the door. And he like he trying to reach for my wrist, and I kind of do this back, and he ended up grabbing my wrist anyway. So I'm like, what you doing? Why is you touching me? Get off me. So he was like, man, just give me my stuff. I'm trying to go. I'm just trying to go. I know you ain't got nothing to do with this. Just give me my stuff. Just give me my stuff. So I'm like, man, I thought this was Dante shit. So I'm like, damn. And looking back, I could have just gave him his stuff. It ain't even have to get this far. But I don't know. I was just like, damn, we done did all this for the tree. They downstairs, like, I don't know. I feel like the police was gonna come anyway. He was like, man, I need to hurry up and leave. I need to hurry up and go. So I'm like, I don't have it. So he get to patting me down. He get to pat me down like the police. And I'm like, what the hell? It happened so fast. I'm talking about he patting in between my legs. He like patting, he trying to like pat my back pockets, but whole time he's like squeezing my back pockets, so he's squeezing my butt. He patting my chest, my bra, my teeth. So I'm like, and it's like, you doing all that, and it was in my bra, but you still didn't feel it in my bra, so you patting me down for what? It's useless. So he ended up yanking my phone out my hand. So I'm like, give me my phone. He was like, give me my stuff. Give me my stuff, you get your phone back. So he dangling my phone in the air, mind you. I'm little, so he dangling my phone. He got my other wrist, and I'm just trying to hop and jump and reach for my phone. Like, he dangling, and I'm trying to jump and get my phone. So I was like, give me my phone. Give me my fucking phone. I don't got your shit, da-da-da. So now I'm going off on him. Now I'm mad as hell because now you got my phone. This shit not even yours. I don't even understand. Like, we literally came here for this. So why you acting like that? I don't know. So I'm telling him to give me my phone. Give me my fucking phone. Give me my phone. So I'm like, here, just take it. Just take it. Here. I take it out my bra and I threw it on the table. I'm like, just take the shit. Just take it. He snatched that shit up and tried to run out with my phone. He running out. I get to running out right behind him. And I feel like, no, I wasn't finna let my phone go. I was finna say, I feel like I should have just like really gave it to him in the beginning, before he took my phone. But I don't know, he probably planned on taking my phone the whole time. So he snatched my phone and ran out the house. We up 3 flights of stairs, really 4. So he running down the stairs. I don't know how he running faster than me, but I'm really trying to keep up, bitch. I'm tripping and stumbling. I end up stumbling down the stairs. I'm reaching for the rail. I end up falling. I break my nail trying to grab for the rail, and I still fell and skipped my knee. Now my hand is bleeding. Now my fucking nail is bleeding. It's throbbing. I'm mad as fuck. I'm screaming. I'm like, give me my phone. Give me my fucking phone. The whole time I'm yelling. He get down there before me, so I'm trying to hurry up because I'm thinking he trying to just get up in the car and dip off and skirt off with my phone. Why? I had an Android at the time. I don't even know. Girl, boy. Y'all, I get down the stairs around the corner. Jaleesa is full blown giving it to the bitch. She is whooping this girl ass. I don't know how she picked one. I don't know how she picked, oh, this one must be for my nigga, so let me whoop her. I don't know, because it's like, they could have been for anybody, they could have been for nobody. So I'm talking about she tearing her up. And I'm just screaming, he got my phone, give me my phone, Chelsea, 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 he got my phone. I just kept screaming Chelsea's name. Like she was my superhero or something. I'm like, do something, bitch. Because I wouldn't even be in this if it was not for you telling me to grab that sack coming over here, like anything. So yeah, I'm in my head, I'm mentally blaming her. Cause bitch, do something for me, please. I can't even walk. I'm limping. Chelsea, please. That wasn't that dramatic, but I was messed up. I felt messed up. Like I felt like my whole body was falling. Y'all ever fell down some stairs, some concrete stairs at that? Girl, your whole body gonna hurt. My arm, I feel on my arm. I had scraped up my knee, my arm. Like, it was bad. Broke my nail. I'm screaming for her. Everybody just screaming. And I'm like, I'm for sure. Like, when stuff like this happen, I don't know. Y'all, it be the areas that I'm in. I don't know why I be thinking the police gonna come. Somebody gonna call the police. The police don't never show up. I can count on one hand how many times the police done showed up. Literally, everybody is screaming at him to give me my phone back. Because why are you trying to take my phone? It's too far. I gave you your shit back. So, everybody's screaming at him. He is not doing nothing. The girl Jaleesa run over, she grabs a rock and she cock her hand back like she was about to throw it at the car. All of a sudden it's, hey, no, hold on, you need to chill, hey, you need to chill out. You need to give me my phone back. Now they acting like we going too far. Now that she done got a rock and she done cocked it back. Like she finna throw it at the car. So he threw my phone in the rocks. Like he threw my shit in the rocks. Like them little decorative rocks and kibbles and bits they be having out there in the front of the apartments. He threw it in there. So I hurry up and I run over to my phone to see if it's actually my phone, because you know they be having a lot of different phones because they trap dudes. He could have threw a Walmart phone and skirted off. So I hurry up and get over there because I seen that he was actively trying to leave. So I go over there and I click the thing. I click the side button, and when I see my man on the screensaver, I was like, okay, cool, this is my phone. Bitch, I was so relieved. Like, oh my God, I was so relieved. So they hurry up, get in the car. Everybody jump in the car. Even the girl that just got her ass torn up. She got towed up. She jump in. All you hear is like tires scraping concrete, and they leave. So we outside just yelling. I'm so irritated. I'm so mad, y'all. We outside, as soon as they left, it was like all my adrenaline, all my anxiousness, it just kind of like went down, and I could finally feel that my knee and my arm is throbbing. I look at my elbow, skinned up, my arm scraped up, my knee is dripping blood down my leg, and my hand is still dripping blood. It's still bleeding. I'm like, you would have thought I was just got my ass toe up, but I done fell down the stairs because I'm clumsy McGee. I just can't. I'm just naturally clumsy. I don't know. Chelsea looked at me. She was like, what happened to you? I thought she was gonna be like, did that nigga do that to you? Da, 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 da. She was like, what happened to you? I'm like, I fell down the stairs trying to get my phone. Y'all, I'm on a verge of tears. Cause when I just feel like overly stimulated, especially with emotions, I get to crying. Like it gotta come out some ways. Either gonna come out in anger or tears. So I'm trying to hold back my tears because I don't want to sound like no crybaby ass bitch because I done fell down the stairs, because at the end of the day, falling down the stairs was my fault. So I was like, I done fell down the stairs. I'm trying to get my phone. I was tripping on spit. I'm choking on spit. And she was like, oh my God, you need a Band-Aid. You need a Band-Aid. Are you okay? Da, da, da. So I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. I mean, I do need a Band-Aid, but whatever. So I'm like, we go up at Jaleesa's house and we just all talking shit. So I'm like, you got Band-Aids, girl. You got Band-Aids, da, da, da. So she was like, I'm about to go check and see. I'm gonna go check it. You cool? You straight? I'm like, yeah, I'm all right. I'm cool. At one point, when she looking for the Band-Aids, Chelsea's just like going out, and I'm not even listening to her to tune her out because I'm like, you know what? I'm about to ask her if I could just take a shower over here. I don't know why. Like I said, real bum shit. I had to get a shower where I could, okay? So it was either that or go take a shower at my brother's house, and y'all know how dudes live. I hate to take showers over there. So I'm like, y'all, the audacity. When she coming out, I'm like, can I take a shower over here? Jaleesa was like, over here? Like, huh? I just met you 2 hours ago. So I was like, yeah, you know, I just feel like real bloody, sweaty, and dirty, and I don't want to go home like this or da-da-da. So she was like, yeah, I don't got no clothes for you, though. I don't got no clothes. I barely got towels. Like, I'm washing towels right now. I said, I got to change the clothes, and I got towels in my trunk. Because like I told y'all, my whole life was in the trunk. Every time I went to somebody's house, like my friend Dunham at the time, she ain't never had clean towels. Dre barely had clean towels at his mama's house. So I'm like, girl, I'm going to just put my aunt towels in the trunk. And these is now my new towels. So I was like, yeah, I got everything I need. It's cool. I don't need nothing. Like, I got clothes, I got towels, I got whatever. I even had body wash. I didn't need nothing in hers but the shower. So she was like, all right, it's cool. Like, I just cleaned up in there. So like, try to leave it how you found it or something. She said that, but like in a nice way. So I was like, okay, I got you. Like, I'm gonna clean up behind myself. So I go up in there and I take a shower, y'all. I'm in the shower. My whole body is burning. It's burning. I had split my nail in like the middle of my nail bed, so it's like I couldn't get my nails redone for a month. I'm just walking around looking like a bum. So I just felt so bummy. I just felt so you know. I get out the shower, I'm like, I look a mess. My sewing is like 2 months old. Y'all used to keep my sewing in for 2-3 months. I don't even relate to who I used to be, because how did I make a sewing last for 3 months? I did it. I used to be looking raggedy. So yeah, I'm like, I look a mess. I feel ugly. I feel stupid. My nail is broke. I'm scraped up. I look like I just got my ass whooped. Like, I was just over the whole day. So I can't lie, I was in the bathroom for like a cool hour, probably longer than that. And I was doing a most up in that bathroom too. I started going through the cabinets looking for her flat iron. I turned the flat iron on. I get the flat iron in my hair, my leave out, my edges, just trying to look cute, because I felt like I looked like a hobo. And then I was going to see my man. So I was in the bathroom for a cool little minute. All of a sudden somebody get the beating on the door, and it's Jaleesa. She was like, how much longer you gonna be up in there? My son gotta get up in there. So I guess at some point her son had came home. So I go out of there, and Chelsea is talking, and I'm like, I knew in my head, I was like, I'm about to leave. So I don't know what she gonna do. If she want me to drop her off at her mom's house, she gonna have to come on now. So I'm like, you ready to go, Chelsea? I'm about to go. She was like, no, I think I'm gonna stay over here. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm about to go. So she was like, but I'm like, I'm like, your stuff in my car, you want me to bring it up in here for you? She was like, no, you can leave it in the car. But I'm like, I'm not coming back tonight. She was like, well, where you gonna be at? I could come pick it up for you. I'm like, I'm gonna be at my man's house. And we going out tonight, so we're not even gonna be there. She was like, well, you can't bring it to me when y'all get done going out, or like when y'all leave the club. Cause girl, we wasn't going to no club. I just didn't want to do that. She was trying to do some extra shit and I didn't feel like doing it. So I'm like, no, you want me to bring your stuff in here? She was like, why you can't bring it to me when y'all leave the club? I don't understand. I'm like, girl, it's gonna be late. No, I don't even know where you're gonna be at. She was like, I can tell you where I'm gonna be at. And like, we just going back and forth on why she want to leave her stuff in my car. You got this, Jaleesa has a house. I have a car. Like, come on now. Where do you feel like your stuff gonna be safer at anyway? So I'm like, it's just gonna be sitting in a car and da-da-da. Like, what if? Because we had went out before and the car had got broken into. Cars be getting towed. We done came out to no car. We done came out to the car in the process of getting towed. Like, anything could happen. Why you trying to leave that in my hands? And like, you know, I ain't finna be the blame when no shit happening to your stuff, right? So all of a sudden, Jaleesa get to yelling like, where the fuck is my money? So I'm like, oh, because I was in the house earlier. Immediately when she starts screaming, where's my money? I'm like, oh, hell, I would be up in the house earlier by myself for 2 minutes. Well, actually, it was probably like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, if that. And all of a sudden, now her money is missing. So she's like, where the fuck is my money? Where the fuck is my money? And I'm like, oh, count me out. It was not me. Count me out. Count me out. I don't know how she asked me, but she asked me if I seen a dude come up in the house, the partner come back in the house. And I'm like, oh, he did come to get the sack of tree off the table. He came and we got into it up in here. And when he first came in, he had went back to the back, but I thought he was getting his stuff. So I get the bitch off the dome. I'm trying to clear my name because I've been blamed for so much stuff that I did not do. It was like a trauma response for me to over explain. So I break it down from A to Z on what happened when we was up in this house. And she was like, that nigga stole my money. He stole my money. And I'm like, makes sense because he ain't come out with nothing in his hands. I'm thinking he going to get a toothbrush, some body wash, and some soap, some socks and shoes. He ain't come out with nothing. So she was like, she's pissed off and she calling him. Nobody answering the phone. So we just like passing around phones. Everybody calling everybody. And them niggas is not answering, long story short. So she mad. She like, nah, I'm about to go. I'm about to go. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm about to go fire his ass. I don't know how. I don't know where. But bitch, we had to get up out of there. I feel like, no, I don't know. Not when I was just explaining, I'm like, maybe she just wanted us to get up out her house. But I was leaving anyway, so she didn't even have to do all that. And I really do think that he stole her money because he definitely went back there and he came out with nothing. So yeah, we all leaving out the house. Jaleesa on that girl on 1,000 actually. Chelsea was like, well, can you just take me to my mom's house? Can you just like help me drop my stuff off over there? And I'm like, all right. At first I told her I wasn't going that way. She was like, well, where are you going? I told her I was going to my main house. She was like, well, I mean, can you just take me right quick and da-da-da? So I'm like, all right, you still got that gas? Because you ain't never thought I forgot about the gas. So she was like, nah, I don't have the gas money right now. I only got my card, but I forgot what she said. Oh, she said she could ask her mom when we got over there. So girl, we get over there. Her mama not home. How convenient. How convenient. I'm like, you don't want to go check her stock drawer and shit. That's what I should have said. But yeah, I ain't never get that gas money. I needed that gas. Y'all know how bad I needed that little piece of gas money. I had a job, but I was barely going to work. Barely had a place to stay. I was in my car all day. Just wasted gas, literally all day. And I just really needed that gas. But I let my ex drive my car, my man Dre at the time. I let him drive the car around and he ended up putting 10 in it. So I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, you can take the car for sure, for sure. Yeah, so anyway, but yeah. Wait, hold on, I feel like I'm missing something, huh? A few days later, when I had finally went home, because I think my aunt needed me to do something for my grandma, and that was always my way back home, is where she needed me. I could finally go home and like wash my clothes and, you know, whatever, until I decided I didn't want to be in the house by 11 or 10. So then I just stopped going home. It was like a cycle. It was a cycle. And I don't even know how she dealt with me. But I finally went home. And it would be the day, mind you, yeah, I had scrapes and bruises and stuff, but it would be the day that I go home. I don't even know if my aunt noticed. She probably did and just didn't say nothing, because at that point, she was like, oh, that bitch is a lost cause. She probably thought I was a lost cause. The way I was acting like a lost cause. So I went home. And I get to see all the bruises. I don't know why bruises for me take 2 or 3 days to come in. But I'm bruised up on my arm, on my knee. I got bruises. Y'all, I just felt my body was so sore for falling down them damn stairs. I don't ever want to fall down a piece of concrete stair again. Like, girl, oh my God. So yeah. And then on top of that, I went home because me and Dre was kind of like getting into it. Because, you know, when you up under your dude too much, y'all get the, okay, personal space. So yeah. Then, not even, girl, I don't even know how many days later. All I know is that Chelsea and Dante was back together. And it's like, why we did all that? What was all that about? I'm asking her, like, who was the girls up in the car? And like, if y'all back together and everything, cool. I'm sure he explained that to you. So, who the girls in the car? She was like, oh, them was for the other partners. Them was for the other homeboys. So, I'm like, you believed him? I ain't even gonna lie, you believed him? I had just been in like a situation like that because my ex's brother Devontae used to always ask me to bring around girls for him. The whole time he's still with his baby mama. So he'll be lying to the baby mama saying I keep bringing over girls for him and he don't know why, but he begging and begging and begging me to bring around girls. So I'm thinking it's like a situation like that. That's why I asked, why you believe in that? Because girl, I brought you around Devontae. And you already knew, like, you knew what time it was. Like, I mean, we didn't know he was lying, but it's like, that's the same situation. She was like, nah, no, I already know what it was. I already know who that was for. I already know. So I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. She always used to be so adamant that Dante never cheated on her. So I'm like, That's not what you said when y'all was arguing, but okay. I really feel like I'm forgetting something. If I forget something, of course y'all gonna get a voiceover, but y'all know the vibes. Like the video, leave anything in the comments. Make sure you are subscribed so you can be notified when your girl posts any type of content. Like I said, Mother's Day is coming up, and if y'all looking for a sweet personal gift to give to the woman in your life, the mother, your sister, anybody in your life, then head over to Jeulia, see what they got, and use that 15% off code, because who don't love to save a little pocket change in this economy? Okay, y'all know the vibes. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all liking the video, commenting, just being here, be a part of the family, especially the OGs, the one that's been there for day one. I'm talking about 2020. Y'all been here since 2020. Shout out to you if you have. Yeah, that's it. Let me hurry up and edit this so I can get it up to y'all for Storytime Friday, because girl,